Alright guys, what's up? I have a 2004 Gsxr here that I drove downstate a couple days ago after work one night and got it. Total 4.5 hours of driving. Paid $400 for it, everything's there but the motor. But what we're doing with this is we are throwing in this bad boy right here, which is a 2000 Gsxr 750 crotch rocket motor. And this I bought this from a buddy who had the whole bike. He's had everything for the bike, and the transmission was out of the bike. All the shift forks were replaced. It had a bad bent shift fork. He replaced all the bearings in the transmission, bought a new clutch basket, new clutch, new gasket set. I put all that in. I put it in the bike, and it runs. I didn't drive it, but it runs. It shifts through the gears. But instead of just putting the bike together, getting new fairings, I decided to buy a quad and put this in a quad and do it right. I've always wanted to do one. After being to the dunes when I was 15, 16, I thought it was just the coolest thing ever, so finally get the chance to build one. What else is there? I started stripping everything down, the wiring harness off the DS650. I think I'm going to use a stock radiator. Hopefully it works. I flipped the axle already. I did that last night. Because on these, the brake's over here, sprocket's over there. But you can pull the hub out, or the whole bearing carrier, slide it out, or it slides out that way, and then flip it around and slide it back in this way. And the caliper bracket, there is a pin for this, which was on that side mounted right to the swing arm. I had to cut off to make room for the sprocket, but I'm gonna have to weld one back on over here to hold this bracket from moving for the rear caliper. But besides that, flipping this around wasn't that hard. Not too sure yet what to do with the chain guides. I've been kind of looking around online, and no one really, a lot of people have done this, but there's no videos on what they did, how they did it, when they did it. So I'm going to try to document everything that I do on this build, and hopefully it's not too bad. But this motor, I shouldn't have to cut any of the frame to get it to go in. I'm going to have to get rid of some of these brackets from the original motor and obviously build my own for that one. So hopefully this goes in good and everything fits. And another thing I was going to do is I want to keep the stock gas tank where it goes up here and run an inline fuel pump, which I'm gonna have to use a fuel regulator as well. I just want to keep it looking as factory as I can, the quad. I don't like when the top's all chopped up and they just look like hell. So stay tuned, and if you're new here, subscribe. And I'm gonna have a lot more videos coming out soon on this quad, along with my jet boat, if you're following on that, which has been a work in progress, but it's sitting off to the side. It's got a new seat, but I put that on the back burner for right now. It's just so hot out. It's in the 90s every day, humid, and it's been kind of slow. So just stick with me and I'll get the content out there as soon as I can. Thanks.